Hey, welcome back. It is good to see you as always. I hope you all have had a lovely weekend. So it's Sunday. I've been packing up stuff this morning for my work trip, and I have D&D in an hour, so I need to make this recording quick. So I recorded this video yesterday, Saturday evening, after she posted it a couple hours, and I had my Switch still plugged in where I'd been doing some streaming, and I forgot to turn off that device, and the audio that it picked up was from my video game that was still on my Switch and not me speaking. So I have to redo this video. I have tried to purge the memory of the last watching from my mind, which shouldn't be too difficult because a lot of Amberlin's craziness is always just shock-inducing. So this is the second recording. Yay. I'm using natural light, so hopefully it'll be okay. Let's get me on this side of the screen a bit. And so this video is titled Spilling the Tea and Let's Go Shopping. What I Ate Today, episode 9. So it looks like she's going to finish a series for once. We're going to actually have 10 episodes of this like she promised. So see what tea is being spilled and some shopping. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and hop on in here.
Hello, good morning. So we're sitting
Good morning,
at
Amberlin.
day 9. Okay, it's not even morning, it's afternoon.
Afternoon.
God, I'm surprised I'm not.
So yeah, her arms look really bad. I wonder if she doesn't put like some Neosporin or something on them to help them heal a little bit better. Because they end up scarring and looking really bad. But I wonder, she said it was afternoon. How long has she been up? Does she just not eat the entire morning? Or did she just get up late? Because we're on day 9. So I think this is a Saturday, I think, because I believe she started on like June 10th or something, because I remember the trip to see Eric and Ricky was recorded on the 11th, I think, judging from the date on her Starbucks, but we'll see.
Covering myself with long sleeves because my excoriation, I hate that word, disorder has been affecting me clearly, and you can see it on my arms, and I hate it so much, but I don't know. I can't let my insecurity stop me from living my life, you know? So kind of live your life, girl, for what it is. But people, you need to stop making fun of me about it. Like, damn, I can't control it.
I guess maybe some people might be making some nasty comments or saying things on Telenym. She hasn't been on Telenym for about a week now. I'm a little surprised. So I'm wondering if her psychologist told her, look, I know I told you maybe every couple of days, but let's lessen that more, because some people are really nasty on Telenym. I've gotten some weird ass questions, not like mean, but like just some strange ones. But so for a little bit, let's yeah, I don't know. My train of thought just derailed. My brain is not braining today.
Anyways, so my weigh-in, I use both scales, my new and my old, but I'm just gonna start logging my weight with the new scale, because it's like I didn't spend $80.
Of course you are, because it gives you lower numbers. If you remember from her last video, the car parts scale weighed her at like 495 point something, like 495.4 or something, and the new scale finally settled on around like 491 point something. So we're looking at like a 4 to 5 pound difference between the scales. So of course Amberlin wants to take the 4 or 5 pound lighter one. But I guess as long as she keeps using the same scale and goes from that number, but she's putting herself at 4 or 5 pounds lighter. So maybe if we want to compare to the previous scale, which is probably more accurate, we'll add 4 or 5 pounds to that number.
Just to let it sit there and still me use the old one doesn't make sense. So
Sure.
I did weigh myself 3 times on my new scale, and I'm just gonna like take the overall like middle one. Thankfully, it was all 491 point something. It was 491.0, 491.4, and 491.2. So the middle of that is 491.2, but
So I guess so I've weighed myself a couple of times in a row on my scale as well, and I get the same number both times. I mean, is she like shifting her weight, like maybe shifting how she's standing each time?
I could just take the heavier one, 491.4, and if I do that, that means I stayed the same from yesterday. So
No, of course we don't want to show that. We don't want to show us staying the same. We want that point to weight loss, just fluctuations.
not bad, not bad. Actually, we're about to take Twinkie to the vet because, as you guys know, she's been on this
Poor
medicine
Twinkie.
that she takes for her. I guess like small dogs get like messed up knees or whatever, and Twinkie is old, unfortunately. Even though she acts like
How old is Twinkie?
a spry chicken. What?
Spring chicken. Spring chicken.
Is it a spring chicken? Hold on.
Yeah, wifey said
Google
spring chicken.
is my friend. Wait, where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay. Let me Google this.
Notice she looked in her cleavage for her phone. I don't know why she stores her phone between her boobs. That would just be so uncomfortable. I mean, maybe my boobs aren't big enough for phone storage, but
This. What's a spry chicken?
sounds like a recipe.
A young person is no spring chicken. What?
Exactly.
Spry chicken, used to describe someone full of energy and adventure. I was right, baby.
A fried chicken?
A spry I have never in my life heard spry chicken. I've heard somebody spry or a spring chicken. And I'm from the Midwest. Kentucky borders my state.
A spry chicken, yeah.
A spring chicken.
A spring chicken? What's a spring chicken? I didn't feel like typing that one. Oh, it got me saying I didn't feel like typing that one. Wait, so
It's
what's a
always
spring
listening.
chicken? It's a young person. So a spring chicken is a young person, but a spry chicken is Twinkie. She acts like she.
So a spry chicken is someone full of energy, and a spring chicken is a young person.
Got all the energies when she's playing, but then any other
That's all
time
the energies.
she acts like comatose.
What?
Comatose.
Oh, this gets me. Comatose. So, are you in a cama or are you in a coma? Comatose. And she's so seriously saying this. Comatose. Comatose. And for her to just have a way with words and have this gift of writing and gift of whatever, she sure doesn't know words. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm like education shaming or whatever, but sometimes you might see a word and if you've never heard it pronounced out loud, you might not know how to say it, like the word epitome. I've heard people say epitome. And until you've heard it pronounced out loud, it's like, oh, it's epitome. Then it's harder to do that. But comatose looks like it should be pronounced comatose. I mean, comatose, I mean the O can make that sound, but it's comatose. And I know she's heard that word before.
Did you just combine camouflage and comatose?
Wifey just said, did you just combine camouflage and comatose?
Wait, isn't it called comatose?
Comatose?
Comatose. Anyway.
Comatose. Or, as Amber Lynn probably said, comatose. Comatose.
Twinkie's wonderful though. She's super healthy. It's just like that's the only problem she has is her knees.
Dumbass.
So we're just gonna get her blood taken, see how the medicine is treating her, and we're gonna get a refill on that. I'm pretty sure because we have no more. And then my girlfriend does trim Twinkie's nails frequently. I don't, in
Of course wifey does, because wifey does everything.
the fear of like, I don't want to hurt Twinkie.
So who trimmed Twinkie's nails whenever she was with Becky? Did Becky do it, or did they take her to like a groomer or something to trim Twinkie's little nails?
But I think we're also going to have the vet, you know, just like touch up on those as well. Just a typical vet visit. So let's go. So I want to show you guys Twinkie and her.
Hey, little Twinkie. She's looking all nice and chill. Doesn't know she's going to the vet. She's like, we're just going for a ride. I'm just going to chill.
Seatbelt, and she's still able
Oh, there's
to
the
lay
car blanket.
down. Oh, she's so sweet.
She is adorable.
She has no idea she's about to go to the vet.
Ooh, Twinkie's in for a bad shock.
She does pretty good at the vet, I'm not gonna lie. This is like a curbside vet type of style situation.
Curb vet style situation.
But yeah. So it's
how does a curbside visit for a vet work? I don't have any pets right now. I mean, I guess you just pull up and give them your pet and wait outside.
Raining.
It is raining.
You guys can't even tell us. Why am I showing you? You guys know what rain looks like. All right, I'm gonna go.
Ooh, she knows she's at the vet now. She knows she's at the vet now, and she is not happy.
Oh my god, she's scared. It's okay. Here, let me get her out.
Literally back right out of it.
Do you want me to get her?
Do you want to just come in? Will you just carry her in for me? I know you're curbside.
Aw, Twinkie.
Okay, so they're gonna carry her in even though they're curbside. I guess Twinkie was having none of it, so they can take Twinkie in.
He was scared. So my girlfriend is gonna take her in. Twinkie.
Why didn't you take her in? Why's your girlfriend doing it?
He usually doesn't get scared like that of the vet, so that was weird. I didn't have my mask with me. Thankfully, she has hers, but you have to wear a mask when you go.
Why couldn't you wear wifey's mask? Not like you guys haven't been swapping spit all damn day anyway. Why couldn't you wear the mask? And why don't you keep a mask in the car just in case you need it?
Go in there, which is understandable if you do end up going in there because it is curbside.
So I want to do an update and just say that Twinkie is okay. My poor baby. I'm just so upset because like I wish I would have had my freaking mask because I wanted to be the one to go in there
Why couldn't you wear wifey's mask?
with her. But yeah, she is fine. She's never reacted that way before.
Excuses.
So that definitely shocked us. And it's like I didn't bring my mask because our appointment was curbside. So
just keep a spare mask in the car in case you need it. You never know when you might need one.
Poor baby, but she is great. She's actually sitting next to me as I edit this, just snoring away. I don't know if you guys can hear.
Poor little Twinkie. Little twonk.
But the next clip is just me sharing a little story time of a bird. And I need you guys to answer the question. Would you look at the bird or would you not?
Would you look at the bird?
There's this van literally on the right side of me right now. It's like a huge van, and there is probably about 5 kids, I'd say, in the ranging from 10 to like 13. A lot of kids. And what I'm assuming might be their parents. It is 2 females though. I mean, it's 2022. Still could be their parents.
You're a lesbian, or you're at least in a lesbian relationship. Yeah, of course it could be 2 women with the kids.
You know what I'm saying? So please don't take offense to that because I'm a lesbian. So okay, so anyway.
So she does still identify as a lesbian.
We were like, why are they in the vet? Like, we couldn't see a dog, we couldn't see a cat. And we were just like, so what are they doing? Then I see that they have a bird in a cage. And I was like, oh my God, a bird. And I'm just like staring because I'm like, oh, it's a bird. It's so cute. I'm just like,
well, you don't see birds at the vet very often. I might look at it a couple times, do a little double take.
Looking, taking peeksies. And my girlfriend's like, stop looking so hard. And I'm like, but it's a bird in a cage. How could you not want to look at a bird in a cage? And she was like, there's birds everywhere. I was like, no, but this is a pet bird. There's a difference. I don't know. It was just like so funny. So my question for you guys is, would you be more like me? And would you you know, take a few glances at the cute little colorful bird? Or would you be like my girlfriend and you'd be like, stop looking, don't look. Don't look.
I would glance.
I feel like
I would
people
look.
expect you to look at their bird if they have a bird in a cage that's colorful and cute. And
Well, yeah, I mean, birds are a little more unusual of a pet to see out and about, you know. I would look, just kind of look and maybe be like, oh, you know, that's cute, whatever.
chirping away. I don't know. That's just me though.
So on the way home, we stopped and got some Starbucks. So I'm going to show you guys what we got.
So this is, I think they've gotten Starbucks every single day of this week, or during these 10 days of her what I ate today's. It's fine. Get your Starbucks, boo-boo. But I mean, I had Starbucks yesterday. I've had it a couple times this week. I'm getting a coffee because my Keurig still isn't working. Right now I have some canned Starbucks, but I'm probably going to grab Starbucks on my way out of town because I got to go to Target today before I leave town. But she's eating out every single day this week. I guess we're back on that $3K a month for takeout.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I just learned it. That when dogs have allergies, they lick their paws.
Does Twinkie have allergies? Because whenever they were playing that one day, Twinkie would stop and lick her paws. I'm going to pop back here really quick and see if we can see a date.
I don't know. That's just me though.
So on the way home,
I'm going to have to try to zoom in and see while I'm editing, see if we can see a date on these.
and got some Starbucks. So I'm going to show you guys.
So we had some unicorn pops, 2 of them it looks like, and a lemonade. So we'll have, over, I don't know where I am. We will have the calorie counter. Man, I am so bad at like trying to see where things are in the camera.
What we got. Almost spilled. I don't know if you guys know this, but I just learned it. That when dogs have allergies, they lick their paws. Random fact. So we both got a grande lemonade. Calories on this.
Phone in the cleavage, just whoosh. Oh my god.
It's so low. Hold on. 110 calories. I got 2 unicorn pops.
Okay, so 110 for the lemonade. Didn't she used to put a vanilla pump in there? Maybe she doesn't do that anymore. But we got 2 unicorn pops.
They're 160 calories each. Ugh, so worth it. My girlfriend's gonna have some of one. So I'll be taking off the calories on that regard.
No. I'm going to be adding in that whole damn pop into my calories. It's not going to be like, oh, wifey took a bite. Let's take off a 4th. No. You're getting all 160 of those calories from the pop. I don't care how much of it wifey eats. I'm taking out the calories from her one little bite. Oh, you ate an ear of the unicorn pop? Let's see. That's an 1/8 of it. So let's take off that many calories from the 1/6. Bitch, please.
She got the turkey pesto sandwich situation type deal. That's usually what I get
like
to, and I
pesto.
was going to get it. But I really wanted the impossible sandwich, which was also less calories by like 100. So, I mean, since I was getting the cake pops, I was like, ugh. So this is 420 calories. It has cheese, eggs. There's just one egg. I'm assuming.
Oh, Rarity wants some of the sandwich too.
No, baby girl. And obviously the impossible sausage, which is meatless. Obviously.
Yes, of course.
So,
hello, kitty. Okay.
She thinks she owns the place. That is my first meal of the day.
Oh,
Double chin alert. Rarity does own the place. Whenever you have a cat, they just let you stay because you're the one that's paying the rent or the mortgage, and you feed them and you scoop their poop. You are there to serve them. You are just there to provide them this domain, and it's really the cat's home. That's just how it works.
Thought I turned it off.
so I wrote my girlfriend a little note.
Aww.
And she has to unfold it. It says open. This reminds me of those days in school when you would write little love notes or little notes to your friends. So this is actually.
Do you all remember, like when I was a kid, those little game things, the little papers that you would like fold and like do the 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever? I never knew how to fold those. I had friends that knew how to do it though, but I never knew how to fold them. But yeah, the little little open and close things. I don't know what they were called.
A heart-shaped piece of paper. I actually got this set from my aunt. I think it was Valentine's Day in 2021. She was sending me gifts for each holiday,
sweet.
and I would do the same for her. It was really cute. But this is one of the gifts that she got me. I actually keep them in here, and then this goes right here. I just keep this on my desk. It's just easier. Like I have colored pens here, highlighters. I have some lip gloss moments. I have a perfume, just a little spray. This is from the holidays. It's time I like either use it up or throw it away. It's bubbly rose.
It shouldn't go bad. It should be fine.
Bath and Body Works, more highlighters, colored pens. We have a little scissor moment.
Scissor moment.
You know, scissor sisters. Look at her sunbathing.
Oh.
Does that feel good?
Hey, kitty.
Does that feel good? So good.
She's just cleaning my ears.
Sunbathing.
Just cleaning.
She literally just looked like a hot dog that you just flipped over when you're grilling it. She said, plop.
Hey, kitty.
I don't know why people hate so hardcore on lunch in bed or dinner in bed, but they don't bat an eye when it comes to breakfast in bed.
Because breakfast in bed, you are still in bed, and usually somebody brings you breakfast in bed. So it's like, here, you don't have to get up. Here, just keep relaxing. But lunch and dinner, you're usually already up and out and about and doing stuff. So it's like, okay, let's go back to bed just to eat my food. I mean, I guess if you have like a TV in your bedroom and that's where you're watching TV and you want to just kind of sit back, chill, and eat your lunch. But yeah, it's not usually a thing. Huh.
Anyways, so for this meal, we are eating in bed and we're watching 90 Day Fiancé. So we ordered from this Italian place where I've had the pesto pasta before, which is the one.
Pasta actually looks really good.
To the right with like the pine nuts and stuff, and I love it. But then the one to the left is like this spicy ground sausage, mushroom, garlic, cream pasta situation. And I've also never had that type of pasta shape before, so I was like, oh my god, I want to try it so bad. So I also got that one, but I was like, oh my god, I'm kind of picky lately. I've noticed as I've gotten older, I'm more pickier with food. So I was like, crap, what if I don't like it? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this to try, and if I don't like it, then I can just, stick to my pesto. And then I was like, if I do like it, then I can just eat half of both, which is actually what I ended up doing. So I had half of both, and if I have to choose, the mushroom and spicy ground sausage, by far, hands down, the better one of two. But I do like them both. I'm just gonna say that the pesto one is amazing.
So I was actually able to find the restaurant for these. It's a place called Bella Notte. And the one on the left is called Rigatoni Crema, $17. And the other one is called Penne Pesto, $16. So just her dishes alone here are like $33. They do look really good. Now, this menu that I found does not have the calories on it, but I'll be making my best estimate up here based on the ingredients. But so she ate half of each. Is she going to have the other halves for dinner? I always wonder, when she eats half of her meals and takes the rest, we never see what happens to the other half. We never see what happens to the leftovers. I mean, does wifey eat them? Because we never see them again when it comes to Amberlynn. So, also, pine nuts are really expensive. I found a recipe for like homemade pesto, and it uses pine nuts. And I was looking at pine nuts at Fresh Time and like their bulk nuts section, and it was like $16-17 for a pound. They were really expensive. I mean, I wouldn't need a pound of pine nuts. I would just need a few, but still, they're expensive.
Actually, the first time I've ever had pine nuts was when I had that pasta. So yeah, oh my God.
Funny story. There was a Chinese restaurant in Springfield. I couldn't remember the name of it. My best friend and I had eaten there, and then like several months later, we were going to have dinner, and I was like, "Oh, why don't we go to that one place we had that one time? What's it called? Like Pine Nuts?" And he started just laughing at me. He's like, "Pine Nuts?" He's like, "No, it's called Pine Garden." And I'm like, "I like Pine Nuts better." So that's my Pine Nuts story.
Now I'm like salivating doing this voiceover talking about this pasta because
Well, then eat your leftovers. And salivating while what? This girl has a food addiction. Absolutely. She has a food addiction.
when I tell you that mushrooms in there and that pasta was so good. Anyways, okay, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys in like 2 seconds.
Barnes and Noble. Got some new music here. Of course, I have it sped up. I like it better sped up. Here it is at normal speed. Be fierce, be brave. Alright, we're gonna speed it back up. Let's pick something up and touch it and put it back down. Right. Boob shot. Grandma's kitchen? Well, what the hell does Grandma's kitchen smell like? Does it smell like old lady perfume? Get down. Got some dance music here.
I want to show you what we got at the good old, wait, what is this? Oh, just a 5%. Okay, cool. I want to show you what we got. Well, I got Jodi Picoult, one of my favorite authors. I don't know if this is like a new book, but I've never heard of it. Wish You Were Here. Sounded interesting. So I got that. And I'm thinking about starting a book club. So I got like a book club journal.
Who would join an Amberlynn book club? Would you join it?
Situation type deal. My lack of vocabulary. I love that for me. And then I got a mindful year.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
365 thoughtful writing prompts.
She just bought a writing prompt journal on Amazon the other day. How many daily writing prompt journals does she need?
Because I always love to write about something. Is this the last thing, baby?
Yeah.
I got a writer's year, 365 creative writing prompts, which I'm actually really.
Another daily writing prompt journal. Why do we need so many daily writing prompt journals?
Really excited. So that is what we got. I got. Now what are we doing going home?
Up to you.
Homesies. Okay, so I'm hungry and my natural instinct is to order McDonald's, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have this couscous. It's roasted garlic and olive oil. It is so easy to make. It literally takes like 5 to 6 minutes. And the only ingredient you need is this, obviously, and a little bit of butter. So I'm going to get me a lot of
I'll have to look up how many calories are in this whole box because we know she's going to eat the whole damn box.
How much water do I need?
Why doesn't she have her leftover pasta? Again, what happens to these leftovers?
Medium saucepan, combine 1 1/4 cups and a tablespoon of butter. Should I use butter or olive oil? Because I said I could use either. So this is a cup. 1/4 of a cup. Oops. Okay. 1/4.
Fascinating.
I'm also supposed to put in the
I'm gonna
contents
speed this up a little bit more.
of the spices.
So, I don't know. Jeez, these frickin' kitchen shears she has look very dangerous for her to be using.
Okay, so I thought it was filming, but it turns out it wasn't. I forgot that I turned it off.
How
But
sad.
I poured the couscous in there. Now I have to remove from the heat and just let it do its thing. I have to add a lid though. It's literally so easy to make. It took me like 5
I
seconds.
mean, yeah, you open a
You have to
box and
fluff
let it boil. I just hate having to wash the pan. That is
Alrighty.
a big bowl of couscous.
There is the finished product. I love the texture of couscous. Okay, so I'm eating again. I'm struggling tonight. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm struggling today in general.
So it's a day where she feels like binging, apparently.
When I start scrounging for things around the house that I normally wouldn't eat, that's when I know I'm kind of just eating to eat. I feel the sense of loneliness currently. Sometimes when I cater to that, I just eat.
So this sounds to me like something from her childhood trauma and the foster care system and not having her parents, you know, being taken away from them multiple times. She wouldn't have people to turn to, and being shuffled around like that so much, I imagine she would feel lonely. And something that she could turn to would have been food. So in her adult life, when she starts to have that kind of lonely feeling mentally, her first thought is to turn to food because food makes her feel better. Food makes her not feel alone. So she's associated eating food, whether she's hungry or not, with getting over or helping this lonely feeling, which this is probably something she should unpack with her therapist and or her psychologist rather, and find better ways to deal with these lonely feelings that creep in, because she's obviously not alone. Her girlfriend is right there, and maybe she can work on talking things out with her girlfriend and having conversations, maybe going for a walk instead, just finding ways to alleviate this lonely feeling other than turning to food. And I like that Amberlynn is telling us these things, like what she's feeling when she is turning to food, because then that helps, I guess, humanize her a bit more instead of just seeing her as just this eating machine that just eats all this food. She has a reason behind it, apparently, even if it's just I want to eat it. But in this situation, it seems to be more of a mental thing and possibly childhood trauma related that's carried into her adulthood when she has these feelings. What's going to fix these feelings? It's food. So she needs to work with her psychologist to find better coping mechanisms.
I'm eating one of my Jenny Craig meals. It is 250 calories and it's just a loaded baked potato. I put a serving of ranch on here, which is 120 calories. So I'm currently sitting at 2,892 calories. I also have, which I have not logged yet.
We'll see what I've come up with up here. I'm gonna have to do my best guess on that pasta. Editing Libby here. I suspect that I added a lot more calories for the pasta than she did. Now she knows exactly how much she ate, but I couldn't find anything online showing the calories in those exact meals. And we all know that Amberlynn has a tendency to way underestimate and take the lowest calorie item in MyFitnessPal. I don't see her as one to actually enter in items herself. She's just going to look up something. So, I think she's sitting at more than 2,800, so mine might be a little high, but probably a little bit closer.
I'm pretty sure these are 80 calories, but I might have 2 of them. It is Quest. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Quest bars, but apparently they have
Heard of them.
candy bites, as they call them. It's gooey caramel flavor with peanuts. So just
Not
feel like
bad
something
calories on.
More than likely, I'll.
The 80 calories for one really isn't bad on calories for just a sweet little treat like that. And I think they are protein bars usually as well. So
probably be eating those. So add another 160 calories. So I'm at over 3,000 calories today. I know I've gone into the 3,000s one.
It's a lot of calories. I mean, it's better than 5,000, but 3,000 calories is a lot of calories. So I know that they're using the calorie tracking as just kind of a tool right now to see how she's eating, to give her a number at the end of the day to be like, wow, this is how I ate today. This is how many calories that was. Wow. And then I hope they're going to work on focusing more on, lowering that number.
Other day during the series, don't feel the greatest about it. I don't know. I'm also having a Dr. Pepper and cream soda, 0 sugar. If you guys have never
I've had
this,
the regular Dr.
amazing.
Pepper and cream soda, but I don't drink it much.
Chef's kiss.
I don't
now
like
that I can make
Dr.
my
Pepper.
own ice with my new ice tray that I got.
I'll have to try the 0 Dr. Pepper. I haven't tried it yet.
I can create my own fountain drink. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this. I don't even know. Is it even gonna taste good? Now that I've rambled, do I even want this anymore? I don't even know. Oh my god, this is the story of my life. Let's do a taste test together. Have you guys been enjoying these? Genuinely speaking, have you been enjoying this series?
I've enjoyed the series because it's nice to see a little more of her day, because whenever she's doing these daily vlogs, doing the what I ate today, she also shows us more of what she's doing. Whether it's things around the house or going out or whatever. So I do like seeing a bit more of what she's doing in her life. We've seen a lot more of wifey, which has been good, I think. I think doing these videos showing us the food and everything will maybe help alleviate people being like, oh, you're lying about what you're eating. Because she's showing us, I think, everything. Showing us these 3-calorie days. Although I still wonder what happens to those leftovers. But I've been fine with these.
I hope so.
Got that some natural light coming in on me here.
But yeah, the tea about Jenny Craig.
Ooh, get some Jenny Craig tea.
It was recent. Very recent. I wanted to try Jenny Craig again. So I went there, did the whole meeting thing, got the food. And then I just realized, it's not for me. I'm not going to be successful doing that.
Well, I think Jenny Craig is kind of meant more for those soccer moms, yoga moms, the little suburban housewives that just want to lose 10 or 15 pounds. I don't think Jenny Craig is meant for or sustainable for someone Amber Lynn's size that needs to lose 300 pounds. I just don't think it's sustainable for her, and it's gonna. I'm sure all they saw at Jenny Craig when she walked in was little dollar signs in their eyes, like in the cartoons.
My eyes! Not again! Ow! 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 Ow!
My psychologist knows I'm not going to be successful doing that. It's honestly just another, I hate to say it, kind of fad diet situation. And instead of wasting the food, might as well eat some of it.
You got the food, you might as well eat it.
Things from it too. And she's thought it was okay. It's nothing special. I'm not gonna lie. Their food is super low calorie though. So that's probably why it just doesn't feel like oomph. Doesn't have that oomph.
By the oomph, Amberlynn means the grease, the fat, the carbs. Because Amberlynn likes her takeout. She likes her fried fast food with all the salt and sugar and grease. And so yeah, it's not going to have that oomph because it's lacking all of those things
to it, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go eat this. Bye.
Hello. So honestly, I just feel sad right now. It's just such a hollow feeling. And I've done a little bit of crying. I'm gonna cry some more. Crying does not make you weak, even though sometimes it's portrayed that way, but it kind of helps. And I'm also trying to remind myself, there's so many things that I'm grateful for. And
an ellipses has 3 dots. That's just being pedantic.
And during moments like this, I just have to make lists and just be thankful that I'm breathing.
Mom, fur
I have my mom in my life, my fur babies, my girlfriend, my aunt, YouTube, you guys, a roof over my head, and water. I'm gonna go journal about these feelings, listen to some music, and hopefully just have a calmer night because I am tired of anxiety. Anyways, thank you guys so much for enjoying these videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 10, which is the season finale. I love you guys. Bye.
Ooh, season finale. Are we gonna have a cliffhanger at the end of this season with her getting ready to push send on an Uber Eats binge order for McDonald's? Bum bum bum. Are we gonna have Stefano DeMarco come back? Maybe a demon possess Marlena? If you watch Days of Our Lives in the 80s and 90s, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. I think, well, first, I wonder if she's taking her medication like she's supposed to. Because this sounds like maybe a low during her bipolar issue. Maybe a low part during that. But if she's on her medication, I don't think that should happen, should it, if the dosage is correct. So I'm wondering if she's taking her medication like she's supposed to. And what happened to Wifey being so supportive and so helpful and being like, hey babe, do you really want to eat this? Do you really want to do this? What happened to all this support that Wifey was giving? Did Wifey just get tired of the bullshit and just decide, you know what? You're self-destructive. I'm gonna let you just do what you want to do. You'll figure it out eventually. So I don't know. I'm just kind of wondering where all this support from Wifey has been. And I'm wondering what the calories are going to be that I come up with, because I don't know at the moment. But we shall see. And I don't know. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. You know, the Jenny Craig is interesting. Glad we got that in, a little bit of tea there. And, you know, it was good to see her out and about. I'm glad Twinkie's doing okay. But I'm going to get ready for D&D and order some lunch in a little bit, and then I'll be hitting the road. So I'll probably get this edited later this evening after I get to Memphis, so this won't be up until Sunday evening probably, but, or, you know, a whole week later. Until next time, be safe and take care.